He's not, has he? Stay up, stay up, stay up. I've set myself a challenge here to see if distance really is a huge factor. I'm going to play 2 holes here at the Cala. I'm on the 5th hole of the America course. This one off the back tee is 469 metres, which is roughly 500 yards, I think. The front tee is 368 metres, roughly 400 yards. So I'm going to gain 100 yards on my driver. See if that has a huge effect on my score. So we're going to play 1 ball from this back hole, 1 ball from the front hole, and see who comes out on top. 2 holes. Comment down below who do you think is going to be the winner. We've got this par 5 and then a great par 4 sweeping round the corner. But by the way, how good's this view? Let's give it a rip. So obviously my line's going to dramatically change here. I can go up at the bunker in the fairway with a little fade. And I couldn't have got off to a better start than that. Oh, that missed the cart path by about a yard, then I would have gained that 100 yards back straight away if it would have pitched on there, but safely down there. Caught a bit of a downslope as well, which I won't get from that front tee, but let's see how we get on there. Okay, so got up onto the front tee. Can almost see where my other ball pitched just over the corner here. It feels so close, but because of how the angles have changed of the hole, it's dramatically shortened this. I can go on a completely different line here now and get really up this fairway. So let's see how we get on. It's a line I've never taken down here, but I think it should be A1. Okay, so up to the first ball, got a lovely kick off the downslope. I've only got 180 yards into this one. It is playing severely uphill. It's playing about 205 yards up the flag, so I've got a 5 iron out. I've got to get it up in the air, so I'm going to move it up my stance a little bit. I think I can see my other ball just up on the ridge up there. So let's deal with this one first. Okay, I think that's landed on the green. It was only 3 or 4 feet left of the flag, but I think it's decent. Teed off 110 yards in front there, but I've only got 100 yards left in now, so I'm only 80 yards in front of where the other ball was. Like I say, the shape of the hole and the elevations have changed that. Difference is that I'm going in with a pitching wedge instead of a 5 iron, and worrying about getting it up this undulation isn't an issue for me. I know that I can hit a 3/4 one of these and it's going to be good enough to get up onto this top tier. Okay, it's up there. A little bit right though, leaked it in that sun. Still got to have accuracy. Interesting turn of events. Just shows you, and this is why I wanted to do this test really, distance isn't everything, we still need accuracy. Ball number 1 with a 5 iron from 185 there. Ball number 2 from 100 yards out with a pitching wedge all the way over here. So yes, it was an easier shot, my pitching wedge, but I didn't execute it as well. So you can get your distance, but you've still actually got to control your direction. And if we could be a little bit more in control of direction every time, I think we would probably score better. But lo and behold, I could actually hold this and that would change everything. He's not, has he? He's not. After all that talk, if I would have held that and made 3, it would have been quite amusing. Right, birdie with the first ball. Now I have birdie opportunity with this one, and a much easier one. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, just needed hitting. That is 2 tap-in birdies. Let's get on to this next hole and see if the theory proves the same again. Hole 417 metres, so 450 off the backs, 325 metres, 350-ish off the fronts. So, completely different shot what I'm going to face here. I've got to get it through a tight little portion of fairway, over a bunker. The other one I can just blast it over all the trouble, but we saw that that didn't really matter on the last. That should be A1, and again is going to catch a big downslope. Yeah, seen it bounce. That should be in a good spot. So on the forward tee now, 325 metres, so 350 yards roughly. I had to go over the trap that we can see in front of us here with my other one, skirt it over as well. Now I can take a more direct route. It'll probably only play about 320 to the green, so with a good drive I actually could get this pretty close to being on, if not getting it on. It's right on the line of the green. Fingers crossed it's pretty decent. It was right at it. We can just see, if you just pan round here, we can just see my other golf ball there. It's pitched up and I would imagine it's come down the slope a little bit there. We find my ball from the tee that was 100 yards further back, but because of elevation, I've managed to get down closer. But the big key is my accuracy. Both those shots there required me to be very accurate with where I was wanting to hit them. So we've got to make sure that that is the big takeaway. 89 yards up to this flag. I've got a 54. Solid 3/4 one of these. Might be a little bit long, but pretty close at it. 40 yards up to the front of this green here, but do you know what? It's actually probably a tad more difficult because I've got a bit cuter. Okay, so again, the ball that I was off the tee, the shorter tee, actually ended up further away with the second shot. It was a little bit more difficult, that shot. Had to get it up and down quicker, as where the other one I had a length I was quite comfortable with, and I've ended up pretty close to it. So let's give this a little putt. Stay on line, stay on line. Oh my God. We'll take a little tap in there. Tap in 4, pretty easy 4 there. That was nice. A little left to right this one. And again, it's another opportunity to make a good score. That's 2 that have just gone dead over the edge. So, takeaway there, the score has been the same for both of those. 1 under par for 2 holes for both, having been 100 yards further on both tee shots. But the big takeaway is we've still got to be accurate. Those second shots that I hit, well, even the tee shots on the longer ones, I hit great spots that allowed me to get a little bit more distance, but then my irons into the green were far more accurate, which set up an easier scoring opportunity for me. So don't get sucked into the distance machine. Still got to get accurate. If you can hit fairways, you can hit a few more greens, you can stay out of trouble, you're going to lower those golf score, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you have, hit that subscribe button for me down below. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go and enjoy a few more holes.